Hey folks, this is Jim with the Uber Team Savannah. Just wanted to do a quick video on some things for some of our new drivers here in the area, and so I made this little tiny video for you. One of the questions that newcomers have is, what is this weird phone number, and why is it that every single person that's calling me is calling me from the same number? Well, that's a great question, and I'm going to be here to explain that to you. First of all, the number that you've been assigned is a number that is provided to you by Uber. It is a distinctive tie line that allows for anonymity between you and your passenger. That way, anytime you get a ping, you can send a call or a text message to your rider through that phone number, and they will be able to receive that information from you without them knowing your real phone number and without you knowing their phone number. It's a good thing to know, so that people are not apprehensive of thinking that some creeper Uber driver has their phone number. So it's a good thing to also have a little bit of knowledge of whenever you have your passengers in the car. That way they can feel a little bit more at ease with the safety of Uber. So that's what that does. Now, how does this anonymizing tool work, and how long can you talk to your passenger for? Well, as soon as you get a ping, that phone number is your connection between you and your passenger. And that number is available until the end of the ride. Now, there are some exceptions and some rules. After your ride ends, that's it for you. You can't contact your rider anymore. You can't call them and you can't text them. However, your rider can contact you or call you until they request their next Uber, at which time their number will be the next driver that they pick. So, oftentimes, if somebody leaves something in the car, they'll be able to call you. You might even be in the middle of another ride, and onto your second or third or fourth passenger after the one that calls you, but they'll be able to contact you so long as they haven't contacted or requested another ride. So, for example, one of the things that happened to me was I had somebody leave a small little wedding gift in the back seat of my car. I picked up a couple of passengers, and he started calling me, and so in between passengers, he called again, and I was able to hear the phone call and pick it up and talk to him. And he explained to me what was going on. Well, I told him that I would give his gift back to him as soon as I could, but he had to understand that I'm out here running a business and trying to make some money. But as soon as I get back to the vicinity of his hotel, I'll be glad to get in touch with him. Well, he kept calling me over and over again, and even when I had my third, fourth, fifth passenger, when I finally was able to get back to him, I was able to return this lost item. Now, I couldn't contact him, and in fact, here's another key thing to know. He cannot text you his real phone number. Uber has filters in place so that photos and phone numbers and email addresses and things like that are not transmitted through the secure tie line that they have assigned to both you and your passenger. So keep that in mind. You won't be able to communicate any personal information. If you have some rider that you'd like to keep in contact with after the ride, you have to physically give them your own contact information before they get out of your car, or else you'll probably not be able to hear from them again. So that's how the phone number anonymizing tool works. I hope that helps. And Uber on, Savannah.